Good morning, Boiler Okay, no, we're not going there. Either way, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Welcome into our first race on our second day of the sixth week of our Binding of Isaac Racing League second season. So again, welcome in. Good morning to absolutely everybody. It is way early in the morning for me. Crumps don't do 11 a.m., so bear with me as I derp through trying to call this race. I do apologize now. There will be derpitude. Just be aware. Anyways, nonetheless, like I said, good morning, welcome in one and all. So for anybody new joining us, welcome in. Like I said, this is called Boiler. What we do is we race Binding of Isaac. Excuse me, 2 players at a time, a best 2 out of 3 through the Womb 2. Both are going to wind up using Isaac. We both have the same save file, so they have all the items unlocked and available to them in their item rooms or from random drops. Again, there are 7 banned items within the league that nobody's allowed to pick up. Let me link these out for you real quick in chat. And if my chat would scroll, there we go. You cannot pick up in these races, and again, they're races, not necessarily speed runs. We had to make them somewhat easier. Not easier, but more even, if you will. Either way, cannot pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac for all the bomb effects on all 3 of those. Dead Sea Scrolls, because it can give you the Holy Bible, which will one-hit kill Mom's Heart and Mom's Foot. And the Shovel usage, the last one, which will get you to skip a floor every 6 rooms. We've also outlawed the Toothpicks, the second to last item there. What that is because it only gives you shot speed up. We allow the racers to get a better item if at all possible. So they can reroll any of those 7, but only those 7 items, nothing else. If you reroll a good item, you cannot take it. You can reroll it, you just cannot pick it up. Again, here's the dual link to get into both of their channels. Sorry for the delay on doing so. Wanted to make sure that I got those linked out for you. But there you go. Spazbot will get you into both Cdrbystro and Deathstar175's channel. So again, we got Cdrbystro on the left, your Carolina Panthers, and Deathstar175 on the right side, your Minnesota Vikings. Excuse me, and like I said, they will be going head-to-head in a best 2 out of 3. In that channel, you can hear them both talking to each other, because I know they're on a call, so if you guys want to do your own countdown, anytime you're ready, feel free to take on off, guys. And again, good luck to you both. Deathstar looking to looking to get up towards the top, rather, of the NFC North, as Full Metal Gambit will, at the least, I should say, be 1 full game ahead of him, let alone with a tiebreaker in hand. So again, there's a lot on the line for him. Bystro still looking to move out of the cellar of his division and can get up really quickly with just 1 win, so it's all it takes. And we're off and running, so to begin, let's see, we've got the Miter on the right side for Deathstar. That'll give him a 50% chance that now red hearts that spawn will actually be blue soul hearts for him. I think Bystro hit the wrong button there. Or he might have forgotten that he hadn't paused my cast. One of the two. Either way, still off and running again. He had Mom's Pill bottles for his first item. Reset his run. He wasn't too happy with it. For anybody curious, hold down the R button for a couple of seconds. That'll do that quick reset that you're seeing. And I know that's a popular question. I never thought of it myself, so I felt kind of stupid when I heard that the first time. Like, wow, seriously? R? Wow. Yeah, I felt real dumb. I'll say that right now. Let's see, Bystro getting a free entrance into his secret room, if nothing else. So we'll see what he gets in here. And the song in the background is, oh, yeah, well, there's a reset. This is why you don't face smash items, guys. Bystro just picked up Epic Fetus, so let's see those no epics. Because that's an automatic reset this year. If you pick up a banned item, you cannot pick it up and try to put it back down. Epic Fetus would not actually reset anyways. Nonetheless, Bystro could have rerolled it, but he face-planted it on accident. So for the 4th time this year, we see a reset happen because of a banned item pickup. Tisk tisk, racers. Tisk tisk. Stop face-planting your items. Could have gotten something real good out of that, too. Either way, the song is called Clubbing Isaac, like you see Vendrith put in there. It's on the soundtrack, and Big Giant Circles did a remix of some of the songs on there. So I knew I was missing part of the point that I was attempting to make, but there you go. Thank you, Vendrith. Alright, Stigmata, and we got Bystro off and running on his. That'll be damage up and 1 health up for him, so very, very nice first floor find, and he's going to be off and running. Again, on a basement level, you're really not looking at too many rooms, so Deathstar is looking at his boss fight already on the 2nd floor, so he is in the lead, but I wouldn't say by that much. We're talking at most 4 to 5 rooms. They're very small floors. Very, very small floors. Oh, the piano versions of the music is so good. And if you guys also haven't heard, I saw people asking who did the intro for us. Let me get you the links here. Family Jules also does a lot of the guitar work, not only, like, you know, remixing songs, but also did work in the game itself. You may notice Jules' name pop up. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, it's him. Just saying. He also did the intro, so again, there's links to them. You see Dorcas1218 as well. I had to think of the numbers at the end of his name, I'm sorry, but he did the video for me. Rosary for Deathstar, as you can see, he picked up a couple of soul hearts. It also upped his faith level, which is going to give him a much higher chance at god rooms and god items. So again, if he goes into a store, most likely going to see the Bible in there, so we may come across another banned item real soon should Deathstar go into a store. And we got some damage up and health up on the left for Cdrbystro. Gonna grab that heal, and with 5 hearts after the first floor, gonna be moving on, so he's hoping for some devil deals to spend those if at all possible. Ah, we haven't linked the wiki yet, thank you. Yeah, there was something else, thank you. Let alone I also haven't done these. And speaking of devil deals, Deathstar looking at one right now. Probably gonna take the one on the right, the mark. Oh, wow, he actually is gonna leave it behind. That's... wow, I can't believe that. I honestly would have taken the mark almost like no question, especially with that many soul hearts. Mark would have been damage up and movement speed increase. He also would have gotten back one of his red hearts he spent with a blue heart. So I'm kind of really surprised he left that behind. Any damage up I would take almost instantaneously. The other item actually was the dead cat, 9 lives. So again, it would have given you 9 lives of 1 red heart apiece. Not that great. It's part of making full-on Guppy, which we saw yesterday twice. It's great, but just can't do it. Not this early, especially. By the way, Infestation also for Cdrbystro. If he gets hit, that's going to spawn a Friends Till the End fly to do some damage for him. It'll basically seek out any enemy nearby. What's up, Zero? How you doing, sir? Candy Bacon. What? GQ caught my attention with that one. What's up, sir? And let's see, for Deathstar's next item, we got the Book of Shadows. It'll be 12 seconds of invincibility whenever he uses it. Candy Bacon, though. I'm sorry, my attention has been drawn to those 2 words. I like this idea. Oh, what's up, Hacksaw? Good to see everybody this morning. Ooh, that dodging on the hollow. Let's see. There we go. There's that bomb placement. Oh, just off by Deathstar and only 1 bomb left. He may as well just shoot now. Ah, with brown sugar. Herpaderpader. Now that sounds phenomenal. Dear God, now I want that. Why do I want so much food right now? Oh, man. Anyways, Gemini for the second boss for Cdrbystro. You can see once again just missing with the bombs here on both sides. 7 on the mouth. Well, I know what I'm making after the race today. Time to go buy some brown sugar. I have the bacon, I don't have any brown sugar. Magic 8 Ball for Deathstar. He's going to get 1 card, and that's a mismarked item. It actually gives you, shot speed increase. So not tier rate up, but actual shot speed, like movement speed increase. He's also got a Justice card, which he popped. It gives him 1 of every type of item. 1 key, 1 bomb, 1 coin, 1 heart, 1 trinket, so on and so forth. You get the idea. Just the same as the item box here, except the item box gives you a trinket and a card. Which is Cancer in the case of Cdrbystro. A very, very nice find. That'll double up his tier rate and also overcap him should he actually cap his normal tier rate. So that is a great find. So he's going to put out a lot more damage. Also, possibly... nope, not going to worry about the Judgy quite yet. He may come back to him. Alright, we're seeing a pause trick that Cdrbystro is doing right here. And that's exactly why he did it. That death card was a beautiful use in here. What you can do is if you go into a challenge room right as you open up the chest or take the item, you'll hear the spawn noise. If you pause during that and then proceed to wait until you hear... you'll hear all 3 waves spawn in. Do that and unpause, you'll see it, like you saw on Bystro's screen, all 3 waves showed up at once. Again, he just popped a death card, killed off most all of them, kept himself 1 wave on the screen. Pretty nice usage. Ooh, not a nice usage. Caves 2 Greed in the store. That's not what you want to see for Deathstar. A little bit of health after a Judgy Please on the left side for Bystro. So again, building that health up. He's going to have to find a devil deal to spend this on. He is hitting way too much health way too early on. He's going to have to hope he gets something. And we got Blue Baby Soul, aka question mark soul for Deathstar. You can see it floats around the room. Kind of a very odd pattern. Will actually take your other follower friends behind him too. And again, keep them going in that same pattern firing. So it's a little bit odd, but once you get used to it, it's actually pretty helpful. What's not so helpful is that poop item that Bystro just got. It shows up once per race, I swear. Are you kidding me? Well, that's the thing that's happening right now. The poop has actually been taken in place of the D6. I am somewhat mystified. Team Poop has been born. Wow. So you'll see every time that Bystro uses that, again at the end of the room, he'll have another charge on it. He's hoping to get items out of it, perhaps. It's about really the best thing you're going to get here. And if he remembers to use it, for that matter. Yeah, before he hits a Bible. Team Poop, assemble, apparently. Again, though, you can use it every single room. Wind up putting out the one pile of poop that shows up and hope that you get some kind of item out of it. Heck, at this point, Deathstar wouldn't mind it, just so that he could hope that he gets himself a key to get into that item room. Again, holding on to a full health pill, though, the second one, seeing as he knows what it is already. But nonetheless, he'll be happy enough with that if he has to keep just this. He's also got the small rock, which I keep forgetting to mention. That gave him, 2 damage up, 1 tier rate up, and 1 speed down when he picked it up. So he's doing okay for himself here. He's not really going to be that upset about missing one item. However, there's that key, walking right on back for it. Does it ever fail that you start making mention of something, and then the exact opposite happens? Welcome to the Binding of Isaac, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, and not that great of an item. Telepathy for Dummies. Definitely not good enough to replace the Book of Shadows. That would be homing shots for 1 room on a 2-room recharge. Not really that special. Yep, the tactical poop, perhaps? Well, we have a shot-blocking poop for Bystro. Perhaps he just forgot that he has it or doesn't care and just wants to take it to the next floor for Fantasy League purposes and laughing. Who knows? Either way, he's fighting Pestilence on the left-hand side. He's going to wind up with a cube of meat off of this that'll wind up orbiting around him and block any incoming shots that happen to hit it. It'll also do damage to anything that he runs it into, so another nice way to look at it. It'll build up into a full-on Meat Boy, depending on how many horsemen Bystro fights. He's probably only going to hope for 1 more to show up, though. You really don't want to lose that orbital. When you get a 2-piece Meat Boy orbital, you're looking at one of the best 2 in the game. And it's real hard to argue between Guardian Angel and that. It's been split down the middle on our racers that I've interviewed this year. Literally right down the middle. And we got Deathstar with Carrying Queen. Again, you have to hit her in the butt, as sad as that is. The only part that you can do damage to, unless you have the pink Carrying Queen. She'll basically poop out red hearts that you can kill. But this one, you have to hit in the back. Again, when it gets down to the last 20% or so, starts going on this otter pattern. Watch out for that red poop. It does hurt you. Wire Code Hanger for some fire rate increase and a Devil Deal. Ooh, with a Pact in there this time, so there's the one we're looking for. Deathstar will take that, get himself a fire rate increase and some damage up. Along with replacing the 2 red hearts he spent with 2 soul hearts. We race down through Womb 2, so as soon as somebody takes out Mom's Heart is when they get a point at the bottom of the screen. Then we reset them both. We start up round number 2. If the person who won the first round wins the second at that point, it's over, because we do a best 2 out of 3. If not, we go on to round 3, and we go from there. Easy, Diana. It's just a pact. Yeah, only in Isaac. Yeah, watch out for the red poop, even if you have cancer. Only in Isaac do you say such things. And again, watch out for these champion mobs. You see how Deathstar has one that's colored slightly red, and it just dropped that soul heart for him. That's the trick. They'll hit you for 1 full heart of damage no matter what floor you're on, so they're much more dangerous, but they do drop an item when you kill them off. He's going to have 2 in this room, so 2 of these bombs are going to actually turn into items for him here. They also have a little bit more health. There you go. See, 1 card, 1 coin, and he also gets the random soul heart out of the room. Let alone Temperance Machine will spawn a blood machine for him. Might as well use up those red hearts, see if you can't happen to get a blood bag. Maybe? He's got a full health pill, so you might as well. Hey, Valk, how you doing? Alright, he's going to leave that red heart behind in hopes that he finds a blood challenge room. You never know, so he's going to leave that for now. He will probably grab it on his way back through, should he need to. But again, Deathstar will leave that behind, leaving himself under 1 full red heart so he can get into any sort of thing like a blood challenge room, for example. Alright, Bystro having no luck here killing these things off. There we go. Now, aw, that should have been enough damage. That's evil. We got Deathstar finding his Depths 1 boss fight. So again, gonna go look for that item room first with the 1 key he's got. Wow, 2 more champion level mobs, and these are not ones you want to see. A, it's a Shale Knight. B, it's also champion level. But he killed one off, actually got an extra bomb out of it. That worked out decently. That's an evil room that Deathstar had, though. Absolutely evil. And yes, the ones that Bystro's in, again, he's fighting a champion right now himself. But these are evil rooms. They take so long. It's those and the ones in the womb with the disappearing little red-headed guys. Those are probably my least favorite enemies, time-wise. They take forever. Alright, a little more health up there for Deathstar. Again, that's the benefit of having the Miter. Any type of red heart that spawns, there's a good 50% chance that it's going to be a blue soul heart. Same within the store here. Again, he's not going to worry about that right off the bat. Treasure map being the main draw here. That'll get you to see, once he walks out of this room. There we go. Now we can see his entire mini-map. So Deathstar is going to make his way on over. My guess would be to the top left, I'm guessing, is where that item room is. If not, it's far left-hand side, but we'll find out momentarily. Can Bystro into his store? Book of Revelations, that's one way to make sure that you're going to get a couple extra soul hearts, but B, also fight a lot more horseman battles. So he basically, well, actually, he may not have forced one here. We'll find out. He may get another horseman battle right now. Being that he's already fought one in the caves, we'll have to find out, but Bystro is going to make his way on over towards his boss fight, and we'll see what happens here. And there's that item room we were talking about that Deathstar was looking for. So we'll pick this up and head right back over to his boss fight. So again, he'll be trying to maintain this lead he's building. Yet another soul heart. That Miter working wonders here. Ooh, lemon mishap. We saw this work very well yesterday, actually. There you see it spills a puddle of quote-unquote lemonade, as we'll call it, on the ground. Team pissing on the floor. What's up, Mister? How you doing? There's that health up we were talking about on the way back over to Deathstar's boss fight. And we'll see who he gets in his Depths 1 here. And Loki, let's see those Mr. Cools if you guys subscribe to Cobalt Streak. And on the left-hand side, we got Chad. So a little Chad will be the result on Bystro's side. That'll wind up spawning a half a red heart, I should say, every couple of rooms that he clears. Yeah, Bystro desperately needs a devil deal right now. Ooh, that was too close. Almost too close, but nice bomb usage here by Bystro. Ooh, how about a God Room? That'll work too. So there's little Chad. There's also a half an Eternal Heart that'll turn into a full red heart container. And Blood of the Martyr damage up for Bystro, so all things that he needed. Very nicely found. We got the box of items once again. Ooh, and Cancer for Deathstar. So once again, double that fire rate, and we got a machine gun on the right side. Oh, and it gave him a world card. Oh, that's a tough call. Do you take the full health? I would take the world card most likely on. Ooh. That devil deal. If they weren't both 2 hearts, I would do that. Oh, he's going to take the full health. I'll be damned. I will be damned. I kind of figured the Deathstar with only the 2 red hearts wouldn't worry so much about the full health bill. That's only going to heal your red hearts, guys. So remember that. So he left a world card behind, which would have been a full-on map reveal had he gotten to, let's say... And mind you, he's got his treasure map, so he can see the map layout, but he doesn't know exactly which room is which until he gets there. Now, I figured he would take that, like, especially for the womb, just to be like, okay, my boss fight's that way, and make his way directly over to it. But this rapid fire is going to make up for that time anyways. I don't think it's going to matter. But again, Deathstar is only showing that he's on the Necropolis right now. That is actually Depths 2. Bystro's on the first of the Depths floors. So there is a 1-floor differential right now, even though it's very hard to tell. Notice that Bystro says Necropolis 1. Deathstar's does not have a number. That's how you tell the difference. And his second diamond has many rooms. Wow. We're in the money. Oh, let's see those wow. Unbelievable. Both fetus items in one run, side by side. I don't think we've seen that yet, but let's see those no fetus. Unbelievable. If you're a subscriber, you can pop those into chat, obviously. If not, feel free to just drop it in without actually showing the emote. But either way, another banned item showing up. Wow, look at this! 3 nickels in the... What is going on with Deathstar and his money suddenly? 59 cents. All this money. And really good items, too, that, of course, he can't take or re-roll because a banned item, Dr. Fetus, showed up. That would give you bombs for tiers, and you could just bomb through every door if you wanted to. It would be ridiculously overpowered. Now, again, this brings up the question, why don't you ban something like the 99 bombs from Pyro? Well, we'd have to ban, let's see, taking all pills, because you could get bombs or key pills. You'd have to ban the skeleton key, same reasoning. You'd have to ban all key pickups, same reasoning. It would just go really bad from there, and it's a slippery slope where nobody picks up items, and the run sucks. So, no thanks. Money, 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 money. So Deathstar at 65 cents right now. I bet of all items, that man wishes that he had damage or money equals power, because whew, would he be overpowered right now with that? Again, both at half a red heart. Don't worry so much about Deathstar. He has plenty of blue hearts, let alone that full health pill. However, I'd be a little more skeptical about Cdrbystro at the moment, because fighting war with only 1 full heart scares me. Also, there's a little health up for Deathstar. He's going to grab the Polaroid here. Yeah, I would keep Cancer. Yeah, I would keep that double fire rate. You notice the difference between his fire rate when he picked up Cancer again. I would... Oh, see. And this is why I would have kept that world card, because with an XL floor in the womb, Deathstar only is looking for back-to-back boss fights. Now, I can tell you where I think they are, and Deathstar agrees with me. Over on the far left-hand side, I see 2 rooms that stand out to me. So he's thinking the same thing I am here. But we'll find out. Well, this is going to solve that problem. Sun card also reveals the entire map for him. Would also gives him a full heal. Would have also damaged everything in the room. So now we're going to make our way directly over to the 2 boss fights. I'm going to shut up because I was completely wrong. Either way. So the world card, completely moot point. The full health pill worked out far better. Deathstar knew what he was doing. Everybody tell Crumps to shut up and nod your head at Deathstar, who knew exactly what he was doing in the process. Clutch fine, though, nonetheless. Very, very nice. Here's a split link one more time so you guys can get into both of their channels and tell Deathstar, good choice. Oh, man. Yeah, thank you, Blood Warrior. That's why I love you guys. Yeah, Deathstar, foreseeing the future since 2013. Very nice find there, though. Alright, one more room to clear. This will get him over to his back-to-back boss fights. And again, in the womb, all you're looking for are boss rooms. As you notice, there are no item rooms on either of these floors. No store. There's still that, what's it called? The sacrifice room, and that's really about it on this one. Or, I'm sorry, the curse room is up there. That's not sacrifice, that's the curse room. Either way, not really too much to find, so Death just wanted to get right over to these 2 boss fights, and possibly just 2 rooms left for a 1-0 lead here. Yeah, foreseeing the future, possibly until 2034 if you believe him. What's up, Albert? How you doing? So again, Headless Horseman just about dead for Deathstar. That fire rate is machine gun quality right there. He's going to leave behind the Headless Horseman, that would just, or the Headless Pony, that would just be flying in +2 speed. I would much rather have the 12 seconds of invincibility with his Book of Shadows. But moving on to Mom's Heart Fight, this is where we race to in the regular season, so he's looking to pull a 1-0 lead here. Yeah, late game Pony. 1 room left, no real need for flying. Gonna say no thanks. How about a little extra health up in that treasure chest for Deathstar? Can you ask for more? This RNG is being far too nice right now to him. There you see that 12 seconds of damage shield. Deathstar gonna stand real close by and just do all the damage he can to Mom's Heart. Dropping bombs every chance he gets, as those will not injure him either. And already down below 25% health. The heart will stay out the rest of the time here, and Deathstar very close to finishing off round number 1. Again, in the womb 1 right now, though, Bystro not very far behind him here. All it would have taken was finding his boss fights quickly, but too little too late. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Deathstar on the right side. A 1-0 lead for your Minnesota Vikings. Very nicely done, sir. So again, excuse me. So we'll wind up resetting both racers, as you see Bystro just started doing right there. We'll get them both back to start. Give us about a minute or so. I'll be right back with you on the other side of that, and we will get round number 2 underway shortly. So very nicely done. Here's a link into both of their channels, so you guys can go hang out with them while I'm doing ads here. If I can spell. There's a link into both of their channels coming up, and we'll get them both reset. We'll be right back in about a minute or so, and we will get this thing rolling again. So be right back, guys. Thank you again for all the support, and go say what's up to Bystro and to Deathstar. Be right back. This gift is too fucking cute. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear. Bystro, can I request that gift one more time? Because it was freaking great. Because we were on commercial at that point, so let me see that one more time if you hear this. Anyways, we're back and we're ready to go for round number 2 as soon as these guys are ready to go. And again, what we do is we race down through the womb number 2. Oh, perfect timing on that one. Perfect timing. There it is. All the carry. All the carry. I love this GIF. I'm sorry, that GIF is too damn cute. That dog is so damn happy that he has all those. Oh god, I love it. I'm sorry, something about that just brings an immense smile to my face. I freaking adore that GIF. Oh man, that is too good. Anyways, like I was saying, we got Cdrbystro on the left, down 1-0 right now to Deathstar175 on the right-hand side. Oh man, though, having the best gift of the week to this point. Mind you, we're only in like race number 4, but that is way, or 5 I should say, but that is way too good of a gift. So I gotta give him credit on that one. That was way too good. Oh man. So anyways, we're gonna race down through the womb 2 once again. Deathstar gonna look to take the night 2-0 here. The afternoon, I should say, 2-0. Bystro gonna look to tie it up, force a game number 3 if he can. So again, good luck to both of you guys whenever you're ready. And there you see, they're off and running. So we got Mini Mush on the right side for Deathstar. That's gonna give him speed up and range up along with decreasing his size. Very nice Secret Room find for Bystro. We've got Transcendence, so first floor flying for Cdrbystro. Very, very nice starts here. Now it's actually pronounced I don't care. People mispronounce stuff all the time. Here's the thing. Depends on where you live at. Do you really think that people are going to pronounce like words in your language correctly if they don't speak your language? Because they won't. It doesn't matter. By the way, if the guy that created it really wanted it to be called that, he wouldn't have waited 20 years to tell us. Just saying. That was last week, though. The cat tongue was last week. That was our winner last week, without question. The cat tongue by Vendrith was the winner last week. That was your gift of the week. Oh, Bystro down. Ouch. Those shots got a little too excessively large, in my personal opinion, but ouch, he got cornered there by Monstro, and that's not what you want to see. So back to the start, no more flying for Bystro. Again, if you don't know, if you die in this game, you reset all the way back to the beginning with no items again. So it is a brutal way to happen, but again, very, very early on, that isn't going to hurt you too bad. But again, Deathstar already at his first floor boss fighting champion level Famine, so you can see it moves when it flies at a very slight angle here. Depending on where you're at, it'll aim at you. See, we got Bob's Rotten Head for Bystro. That's a one-time use of a thrown poison bomb. So he will leave his D6 behind for it. Gonna bomb right on out. And go looking for his item room again. Also, here's the other fun part to champion level Famine. Hey. Is that he's going to shoot a ton of extra red shots at you. But again, you wind up with the same cube of meat off of it, so a nice orbital floating around blocking shots for Deathstar, and he's on his way to his second floor. Ooh, nice juice, dude. Oh my god, I'm somewhat envious, I have to say. I hate you, and that's awesome at the same time, but I'm slightly more than envious. Love kill switch. Piano cat? Is that supposed to be with an A? I was gonna say, like, wow, that's like the extremo way of mispronouncing it. The piano cat? There's a couple of soul hearts for Bystro. And he's gonna move right on over towards this right side. Should be an item room. There we go. I was gonna say, he had to be coming up close on it. That room, or that floor could not be much larger. That's a huge basement 1. And especially for just being a basement. Mind you, we had Curse of the Lost, I'm sure, but either way. Ooh. Nice way to start. Money equals power. So again, every coin that Bystro picks up is a damage up for him. It's very small, but at the same point, that one coin that he just picked up there upped his damage. So let's see, I can't do math, 25 coins you pick up is 1 damage up? Am I doing math right? I think I am. Huzzah, Crumps does math. So it takes a lot of coins for 1 damage, but you get immediate damage up off of it as well, so Bystro going to be very happy. Again, you see Bob's Rotten Head immediately getting some damage, or poison damage, I should say, onto the boss, taking over time. Ooh, nice find. We got the Prayer card in a Curse Room for Deathstar. That's rather unexpected. When you use that, ooh, let alone Super Meat Fan. So he's going to pick this up, get +1 to all stats, except his speed will go down by 1. Kind of an oddity there. Nonetheless, Prayer card, when he uses it, which will be right after he kills this boss, will get him a half an Eternal Heart, and when he goes on to the next floor, increase his total health by 1. Yeah, money equals power does not cap. Slackaholikus, our Eagles in the league, actually did the testing on that and proved it. There is no cap to it. Alec will agree with you. And lo and behold, that's exactly who it was that said that it didn't cap. I didn't look and see who it was that said that. Wow, timing. And it was Alec who said that, so lo and behold. If you guys haven't seen this, by the way, if Alec tells you something, go with what Alec says. There's a reason. Cough, cough. Spazbot has a link that is your reason. But nope, it's been proven actually does not cap. So that threw me off for a long time, too. I thought it did. And by the way, again, I did not mention the Magic 8 Ball. That is a mismarked item. It does give you shot speed increase, not, I think it says tier rate up. Also gives you a card or a soul heart off of it. Well, true. Okay, it caps at 99. Touche. 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 What's up, Toa? How you doing? So again, Bystro probably not going to go to those stores when he finds them. He'll take that damage up instead. Although a blue candle would be nice. It's kind of hard to give up damage on your tiers. Yeah, pretty much everyone thought it capped at 50, and then when the testing was actually done, it keeps going. And again, it's pretty minimal for every single coin that you get, but when you get 25, it makes a difference. A quarter right there is a damage up, so... And again, like I said, had Deathstar had that in the last run, he would have been a very, very happy man with his 60-some-odd cents. That would have made for a very, very nice damage up. Yep, let me get you the link here. Only the mods and the subs can use the bot guys. Alright, Wire Coat Hanger for a little fire rate increase for Bystro, and he'll be moving on to his caves. So again, both on the same floor right now, though Deathstar looking at his item room also knows where his boss fight is, so he's got an advantage just for that. Again, both looking at pretty nice builds so far. Deathstar actually with the better damage at this point. Though how much longer will that last for? Oh, wow. There is an item that Bystro wishes he had about now. The sack of pennies will drop a coin for Deathstar every couple of rooms that he clears. And speaking of item rooms, we got Bystro at his, also with a curse room here. May actually want to consider that Hermit card going in there, because you'd only take half a damage, and especially with the Anarchist Cookbook being the item there. Lo and behold, Bystro will head in. Ooh, gonna get some health up out of it. And he's actually gonna take the damage on his way back out. I figured he might use the Hermit card and teleport himself to his store, but nope, gonna take the damage out. Not that big of a deal. Half a heart, not that big. A sack of sacks. It drops a random sack every couple of rooms. Yeah, the counterfeit penny, well, hell, even at that point, like, yeah, like you said, Pageant Boy would help a ton. Sack of pennies obviously would be huge. Hell, just going into secret rooms and trying to find money. Always a good thing. Although, at this point, when you get money equals power, secret rooms tend to not have money anymore. It's the way it works for me. It's also a time waste finding it, so may or may not be worth it for Bystro. You never know. But if you get, like, again, right there, speaking of Pageant Boy, does the game hear me or something? And Deathstar's laughing about it, I can see him. Oh, gotta love it. Let's see those no crowns as Deathstar picks up Pageant Boy for a little bit of extra money. And again, here's the split. Perfect timing on that, too. Go ahead and tell Deathstar perfect timing. There's a split link for both of their channels. Yeah, you can get greed or super greed in the shop. If it's super greed, you might get a quarter off of them, so that would be a full damage up right there. all sorts of things you can get, and you never know. All sorts of ways to make money in this game. There's that second cube of meat, so the full-on Dirt Boy face will be floating around Cdrbystro now. Oh, there we go. Alright, Super Sloth, not exactly the mini-boss you're looking for. By the way, you can't really poison him. But let's see, we got Mom's Bra, not going to be good enough to replace the prayer card, which again, as you saw, Deathstar used it, got himself half an Eternal Heart after his boss fight, went on to the next floor, got himself a health up. No, Pageant Boy's not outlawed. That's an Otaku add-on joke. It's basically just a joke for Princess Diana. We call it Diana's Crown, and we just joke with her that, like, nobody will ever pick it up. They do, obviously, and it's not outlawed in any way, shape, or form. It's just money. But no, we give Diana crap. On the left-hand side, Cdrbystro's got money equals power. So again, sitting at 20 cents, about 5 more coins will actually have a full-on damage up from that. Again, you do get damage up with every coin you get, but for stats purposes, it takes 25 coins to make 1 full damage. Yeah, Bystro would love to get the crown right about now. Bystro is not going to be part of Team Crown right now. Or Team No Crown, I should say. Consider it a competitive race. If it were a speed run, we'd allow any of the items whatsoever. I wouldn't outlaw any of them. But it's more of a race situation where we try to make it, I don't want to call it as even as possible, because in this game there is no making it straight up even. It's still very random, but just basically consider it a race. Speedrun, kind of close to that, yes, but I definitely wouldn't call it a speedrun. We wouldn't outlaw items if that were the case. Alright, let's see. Both clearing out rooms here in Caves 2. We got Deathstar with his item room already, so we'll give him about a room or 2 advantage, quite honestly. It's very small of an advantage. See, Bystro might as well finish killing Larry, gets an extra bomb out of it, so that worked out beautifully. There you go. And we got Brother Bobby for Cdrbystro, so again, just a little bit of damage up following him around. Not the greatest thing, but hey, it's damage. Any damage will do. Yeah, Bystro's been rocking low health almost the entire run so far. He has not gotten health up off of any of his bosses, so he is just struggling for it, but he's doing quite well with it. Again, with a pretty nice damaging build. I was going to say maybe his item room, but no such luck there. And again, at that point, when you're getting hit, you notice that you flash for a second or two, you're invincible. Those are invincibility frames. So you might as well take advantage of them, faceplant whatever it is that you can, and hit them with your orbitals, because you will do damage. Let me get the outlawed items for you. Yeah, he got all of his health up on the last run, exactly. So now he's just really hoping for anything. Speaking of health up, a little bit more for Deathstar as he also uses his prayer card. He'll get 1 more health up as he loads up his next floor. And there you see it. So Necropolis 1, Depths 1, a.k.a. Also fighting Gluttony, a chance for more health up for Deathstar if he gets an actual item from Glut. We'll find out what happens here. We got the boss fight for Cdrbystro. Is down to half a heart, and ouch, walked right into that shot. I don't think he saw it. He was trying to dodge the one on the left. There's that health up for Deathstar I spoke of, the Balchinian. So even more red health for Deathstar. And again, Bystro all the way back to the beginning here. And starting off his new run, we're going to get Horror Babylon, not a half bad thing. Again, that would turn you into that monster that you see right there if you're down below a full red heart. But again, only if you're down there, so you'd have to find a way to either replace them all your red hearts with blue soul hearts, or find a way to get yourself really injured and not get hit, or have a lot of backup plan. Again, you see the I've Seen Everything glasses will get you in and out of any entrance to your secret rooms, so it's like having all the bombs there for you. Very nice choice there by Bystro. I like how you did that, actually. So instead of getting hit by that spider, proceed to walk right back into his secret room, have the poop still not respawn, come back in and start hitting the enemies. That was really nicely done. So again, on to his first boss. You see the strength card will up all of his stats by 1. I like the standing still method a lot. I never even thought about this, but this works out so well with the Widow. I love that new theory. I'm using that from now on. So Bystro onto his second floor. We got Deathstar finding his boss fight once again here for Depths 1 before his item room, so I'm sure he'll go back and find that. He does have keys. Although with the build and the health he's got, he may be okay without it, but at this point, may as well find it and play it a little safe. Bystro going to check out everything he can from his secret room here. What all do we have on our map? Nothing of severe interest, so we'll just try this room. Again, the beautiful thing about the I've seen everything glasses, go in and out of the secret and super secret rooms, find everything you can, see what all's on your map. Yep, that pentagram, so a little damage up for Bystro once again. He's loving these damage ups today. Found his item room, though no key for it yet. Another dime for Deathstar. Good lord, this money today. That's what, number 3 or 4 that he's picked up in 2 runs? Dear lord. Ooh, nice Prodigy. You got your headset already. So we see a real nasty room that Deathstar's in. I detest this room so much. I take at least 2.5 hearts of damage in this room every time I'm in here. Unless I have high enough damage or I can fly. I'm taking a lot of damage in here. Missing page for Cdrbystro. If he gets hit, that gives you a, I think, 10% chance to use a death card, which would damage everything in the room. Yeah, it's one of the 2 worst rooms of the game, without question. This room sucks. Nicely done, though, by Deathstar. We got the Guardian Angel on Bystro's side. That'll be a double speed orbital, blocking shots for him. And that room, ugh. At least it wouldn't have stopped Deathstar in his tracks, but oh god. And yeah, no thanks on blowing yourself up with dynamite there. I don't really blame Kamikaze for being left behind on Deathstar's side. That's killed all but one of our racers, and he's made it through twice, and apparently the bot's not paying attention. Yes, by the way, I'm fully aware of that. Never backseat mod in my channel. Because guess what? We can see that. It's right above you, so chill out. It doesn't concern you. Just don't click it. Alright, so one of the tricks here, and Deathstar kinda sorta cheating this a little bit, with the bloat is stay down at the bottom of the screen. Wait for it, there we go. Stay down at the bottom of the screen, wait for bloat to jump down to you, and then go on top of the bloat. He cannot use this double brimstone, so you'll see Deathstar wait this out. He's actually in a pretty decent position right there. Get on top. Oh god, that's the issue with him. So if you go on top again, he will not be able to hit you with these brimstones. There is one specific spot that you can stand both below and to the side of him where you're safe, but it's risky. Also, nice dodge. How did that not hit you? Got Bystro going into his item room. Ghost Baby for a follower, so Spectral Tears and very low damage. So again, here you see the dodging going on. Oh god, that's going to be hard with the blood. There we go. Ah, bloat, you're a bitch. And down goes Deathstar. Ouch. Yeah, the bloat, not a fun guy. Not a real fun guy. Alright, so Splunker Hat will let Deathstar know when he comes across any of his secret rooms or super secret rooms. Speaking of, there's a full-on Red Heart secret room. Alright, so Deathstar going back into his secret room here. Nothing real special, no bombs or anything either, so he's going to use his 2 of clubs. That'll get him 2 free bombs. Again, with all the money, getting a nickel out of there, so 9 free cents, not bad. Speaking of money, how about Golden Poop? Even more money! Good god. 20 cents on the first floor. Are you kidding me right now, Deathstar? Good God. So about a little pill, bad trip. At least he knows where a full health pill might come from later. That could have been a far worse thing. Remember, pills cannot kill you unless you're on the blue baby, kids. So basically, think about this. If you get down to 1 red heart or less, anything like what Deathstar just had, that bad trip pill, will turn into a full health pill for you. Again, the other stat downs, not the same. Range down will stay range down, speed down stays speed down. But if you get a health down pill, that turns into health up. So again, always pay attention to those. Hang on to stuff like bad trip. Pay attention to not use it too early, but hang on to it for a while, just in case sometimes. We've actually had that happen twice this year, Juana. Twice, let's see, who was it? Tornus, on his birthday, might I add, got trapped in that room with the bombs. He got trapped on the far side of it with no bombs and didn't have access to any of them. Who else? Lockcat also got trapped in that room once this year, so you basically at that point have to reset, sadly. Yes, you can get trapped in it. It's happened twice. Go back in the replays. Neither had a bomb to use. And believe me, Tornus did not just like, oh yeah, I just, randomly did this or some stupid. He came in on the side without the bomb. He got screwed. Yep, it doesn't happen much, but it's happened twice so far this year, of all things. Like, I never would have expected it, let alone twice, I believe, in back-to-back weeks, of all things. Oh, no, it was the same day, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Ducat's right, it was the same day, I think. It just didn't seem like it, because one was very early and one was way later on in the night, so... Let's see, bad gas pill, nothing real special there for Deathstar. And again, we got Wretched once more for Cdrbystro on the left side. Yeah, lesson learned. Always try to hang on to a bomb. I think all of our racers now, for the most part, especially Lockcat and Tortoise, if they have a bomb, they're going to save one. Just to be safe. Because, yeah, I don't think they want to have that ever happen again. Let alone on your birthday, like Tortoise got screwed. Alright, so let's see, we got Guppy's head for Cdrbystro. So one piece of Guppy. That's a space use item that'll get you, I believe it's 2 to 5, I'm sorry, I can't do math. 2 to 5 friends till the end flies. You see them floating around Bystro. Those will home in and attack anything. And there's those no crowns. Once again, his pageant boy was picked up for a little bit of cash. And again, Gertie Jr., not exactly who you want to fight in your second floor. This is probably the worst seller, aka basement boss, that you could ever possibly not hope to get. It's either this or Headless Horseman. It's a close tie between the two of them for me, but ugh, I hate these guys. What's up, Psycho? Good morning. Oh, God. All right, I was going to say, get out of the way of those masks. Let them clear. Okay, get on the rock. There you go. Oh, Deathstar down. Ouch. So again, Bystro at half a heart right here. We're living Sketchville. Yeah, this room. Seriously, this room. Like, you're staring at your item room. You have half a heart left. It's just like your nerves are kicking like, I just want something with a heal. Maybe PhD. That'd be cool. And you're just like, oh, God, these masks. All right, very nicely done by Bystro. So with no keys, he also can't get into that item room, so it's a little bit more of a troll for him at the moment. So he's going to go on looking for a key here. Though there's a super secret room, so we'll find out what he gets in there as well. I'm with you on that, Gino. I hate those. I hate those rooms so much. Oh, speaking of those full heals, hello, super secret room. Exactly what Bystro wanted. So mind you, he's only got 2 hearts, but nonetheless, back up at full health. Can't be greedy in a super seeker, guys. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're pretty hosed on that spot that you're standing there, Bystro. Down at half a heart again. Get out of the way. Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't bother, you don't have a key anyways, but I wouldn't bother going into that store just yet. I'd probably go back and heal first. A little bit of extra cash there for Bystro. On over to that super secret like I was talking about. Bystro, please. How's up, Popcorn? Doing good. About yourself? Good morning. Excuse me. Alright, so we got 2 shopkeepers for Bystro in his room. Not the greatest things again. Those triple shots suck. Deathstar onto his first new boss, getting the Larry Jr., well, champion version of it, I should say. You'll see the shots popping out. Though not for long. Nicely placed bomb. Excuse me. Squeezy for Deathstar, so that's fire rate increase and a couple of soul hearts for a little more health, and he'll be onto his second floor. Nice, right? Yep, that Guppy's tail in action. No keys. It curses you into it. So again, Bystro with 2 pieces right now. You can see the tail around him too, by the way. But it curses you basically into possibly getting a lower key spawn. I've seen races, or not even races, but I've seen runs where that doesn't really seem to affect you. And then I've seen a few where it's just like this, and you get nothing but bombs and coins. And you can never get into an item room again. So I hate picking up Guppy's tail, especially early. I tend to get screwed over by it far too often. Guppy's tail makes it so you get a lot more lock chest spawns. And theoretically, it's supposed to drop your key rate spawn, but I don't know how you'd ever really prove that unless you went into the mathematics and the coding of the game. Yeah, right now Bystro, which is the end money equals power. It's been like money all over the place for both of these racers today. So there's been money like it's going out of style. Alright, about doing a little gambling. I always have the worst luck doing this and actually getting keys too, so just gonna blow it up. No, ooh, speaking of, that's the easy way to do it. Blow up a gambling machine, get yourself a key. Bystro back for his item room. Couple of pills for Deathstar again. 2 bad gas pills. He's getting these all over today. What did you eat, sir? Alright, how lucky can we get getting any sort of trinket out of this machine? Excuse me. Because again, missing page, not the greatest of things. So we'll see if Bystro can't get anything. Flat penny would help him a ton. Or it could just explode, not give him anything except for a soul heart and a bomb. I see where Bystro was going with this thought. The flat penny would have been like the best thing he could have gotten here. But, you never know. Sometimes it explodes on you a little early. That's what she said. Oh god, those flies. Also, watch out. Your flies will actually be a complete hindrance to you when you drop bombs. As you just saw, they'll move them. So, welcome to Soccer Boy, only flying. Alright, so we got 2 different horsemen at the moment, both just about halfway dead. You see War getting off of his horse. He'll chase after... Yeah, at least it's not champion. Still, chasing after Bystro here, who doesn't have the greatest of speed, so he's going to have to stay far away from War. Both just about dead now. Both will wind up getting cubes of meat. There you see them both. So another orbital for both of... Well, one for Deathstar, but the second here for Bystro. And again, spinning at double speed thanks to that Guardian Angel. Oh, just missed the timing on that by Deathstar. Ouch. So again, on to depths 2 here for Bystro. We got Deathstar on caves 1 at the moment, playing a little bit of catch-up with a lot more health. But again, a few floors behind here at this point, so Deathstar gonna have a lot of time to make up here if he can. Oh, speaking of more money, how about more money for Bystro? 69 cents. Dear Lord, where's that money equals power now? So you always get it in runs where you only wind up with like 10 or 20 cents. Nope, now you get like 70, where you could have an immense amount of damage up, but no, can't give you it now. Yeah, any orbital will rotate at double speed if you have Guardian Angel. Alright, so we got Deathstar looking at an item room. Bystro going to use up his only key at the moment, trying to get something out of a locked chest, and he comes across his item room immediately afterwards. Welcome to having Guppy's Tail and the game in Binding of Isaac, knowing exactly when to screw you over. So again, possibly no item room here for Bystro as he comes across his boss fight as well. And he's got himself a real choice to make now. Because again, if he does not find a key, he's not going to be able to get back out of that boss fight, and he leaves his last item room behind. Yeah, nothing in the middle that helps him in any way, shape, or form, so onto that Mom's Foot fight, and Blue Mom for that matter, so nothing but expansion level enemies are going to spawn here. But again, you see the new tactic that everybody uses. We all stand right by one of the doors, make the arm come out, and just stand right next to it, let your, or the eyeball can open up. Let your orbitals do a lot of damage, and especially with double speed on them, you might as well. Again, here's the only issue. Sometimes the spawns will catch up to you, and if you're low on health, it's a real scary moment. But Bystro picking up that extra soul heart, moving right back on over. Eesh. So many spawns. This is why Blue Mom sucks for this. These spawns that she has are horrible. No, you can't. Well, you could bomb in, honestly. You could have, but decided not to for whatever reason. Ooh, bad trip hill. Not what you want to see right now, so taking a little bit of damage, getting a little bit more health up back, but still not the greatest. What do you take here? Polaroid isn't going to help you in any way, shape, or form. Gonna take it anyways. Ooh, and getting a loading screen error, so Bystro might have himself an XL floor. It wouldn't matter, he can't get back out of that fight anyways. You're trapped in that boss fight. We got the one up for, ooh, and we do. We got the one up for Deathstar, so if he dies, he's going to come back to life with full-on red hearts, but we got an XL floor on the left side for Cdrbystro. So again, in the womb, you're only looking for boss fights, and he's going to have those back-to-back. Now, what's in the box? No, you can't get back out of that boss fight, guys. Did you see a doorway back out of there? Because unless you can teleport, which he did get with the full, but beside the point, unless you can teleport out, you're stuck in there. And again, keep in mind, we're in a race situation, guys, so he's looking to save time, not necessarily, like, do everything he can to make his run as overpowered as he can. Something a lot of people overlook. It's a race. It's not build the most overpowered thing you can by this floor. Yeah, we've had every item show up this season. A little bit of speed up for Bystro out of one of his locked chests. Again, now he's getting enough keys to actually do something with, so you might as well. An arcade in case he needs to get some heals here, which he'll probably take advantage of. He does have 71 cents. And ooh, or not if he gets hit there. So down again, Deathstar now back in the lead on Caves 2. Yeah, exactly. It's not a Cobalt run. Well, what are the chances that you're going to get anything with health up in an item room anyways? Think about it. There's 198 items. How many of them have health on them that are actually going to show up in item rooms for that matter? And again, guys, if you think you can do better, quit flapping your dick around and actually sign up. Beast, we answered you up above. Check the website. Alright, so a little health up and Sister Maggie for Bystro. He'll be moving on to his second floor. Hey, Caillou, how you doing? Ooh, Deathstar down. So again, that one up will bring him back out to the room previous. Again, there's that counterfeit penny we were talking about before. That'll give you a chance that if you pick up a coin, it'll actually give you one extra penny on top of it. Yes, guys, every item has been picked up this season. Every one of them. Including most of the banned items. Racers. Alright, we got the common cold for Deathstar, so not such a common item. However, that'll add poison damage to all your shots. Doing pretty good, Caillou. Oh, I thought I was good at the game, then I installed the DLC and just went, oh god, I have to relearn everything. There were so many different variants of bosses and stuff, I had to relearn all sorts of stuff on the fly. It was pretty fun, though. Alright, so Retchy getting torn to shreds here by this poison damage, let alone all the extra shots that, obviously, Deathstar's getting in on him. Oof, a little too close on that jump. Yeah, not so common. I see what you did there. It's true, though. It's not that real. It's especially in item rooms. It does not show up that often at all. Alright, speed up for Deathstar on his way down to the next floor. And again, you cannot do any damage to the mask, even with the poison damage on that mask who's green right now, isn't going to hurt it in any way, shape, or form. Those hearts take all the damage. Hey, what do you know? It's famine. Everybody say, hey. Again. Because he shows up every race. All he wants is attention. He just wants to say he loves you. But again, a Cuban meat for Cdrbystro, and he'll move on to his second floor. What's up, Scion? How you doing? He just must love everybody. But he just wants to love you. That's a Fender. How you doing? So again, Deathstar only working with the 2 red hearts at the moment on an XL floor here for Necropolis. So he has an expansion XL floor. 2 floors jammed together into one. 2 item rooms, 2 boss fights, still just 1 store, 1 secret, and 1 super secret room. But everything else doubles up for him, including the size of the map. So he's got a lot to look out for here. He's just lonely. Alright, so Bystro pausing up for a real brief moment there, but it's all good. He's moving, and almost getting hit, though. Alright, so Deathstar again down at a sketchy half a heart here in a real sketchy room. You have to really watch where you go with those masks, because they will corner you from time to time. And when they do, it's not pretty. Very nicely done by Deathstar getting that out of the way. That's well worth the bomb at this point to stay alive. Run away. There we go. That should about do it for the heart. Oh, maybe not. I thought the poison damage would stay on longer. No luck there. Right, here we go. You can do it. Okay. That was a little odd, but okay. How did the mask go away? Ooh, also the habit. Now that's interesting. So should Deathstar get a better space use item, that would give him half a charge in a room every time he got hit. So if you got hit twice with something, Yum Heart, that would make you invincible all the way up until you get to the womb. Not if you get caught in a corner like that, though. God, I hate these spiders. Yeah, sometimes they just kind of like zoom across the floor like, oh, he's all the way over there. Ooh, very nice. Speaking of spiders that I do like, though, how about mutant bite, or mutant shot, I should say, whatever the hell it is. For Cdrbystro, gives him quad shot. That'll basically right itself. Oop, Diana's going to be happy. How about purple quad shot as he uses Eye of the Magician? So homing shots as well for the room he's in. And again, Deathstar in a real sketchy room. At least he has plenty of room to dodge, but it makes it a lot easier for the mask to be douchebags to you. So 1 room to go here, and he's got 2 back-to-back boss fights if he wants them. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Getting a little sketchy on these masks. Wow, that was too close. And 1 more to go. Very nicely done by Deathstar. Wow, still no health, and he's gonna go right into these bosses, so here we go. Oh god, green bloat. Yeah, that's not cool. You have, like, no chance to escape that. Are you kidding? Green bloat with half a heart as you walk in the room. Wow, Deathstar just got hosed right there. That's a total hosing by the game. Dear god. You have, like, no chance to dodge that unless you are fully aware of what boss fight you're getting. That was kind of BS, I gotta agree. So, Deathstar back to start. Ouch. That is brutal. That is just brutal. Trollin' game be trollololololin'. Jeez. So again, one of the worst boss fights in the game. That green bloat is not forgiving. That one way or the other, that boss fight would have sucked. But walking into that room, you're getting that double brimstone. You're probably gonna get hit. So yeah, that was brutal. What's up, Trainwreck? How you doing? Every day I'm trolling. And it is. So we got Doctor's Remote for Deathstar. That'll replace this D6. That'll be a one-time use of Epic Fetus. And you can see why we have to ban Epic Fetus right there. Those would be your tiers with Epic Fetus. Yeah, that's why we banned that item. Yeah, welcome to Troller, week 6. Oh, I love it. It is. It's a troll engine. Nick, you're totally correct, and so is Northern Lion. It is a straight-up troll engine in this game. Like, Edmund did a good job, like, telling, you know, like, Florian to be like, alright, give him, like, the worst item you can. Or Peeper, in this case. Now, that's interesting. Will that actually change half of his shots? Because I highly doubt it will. Quad shot probably overwrites that damage. Yep, dem judgy, please? Please? Maybe? No. He's going to skip right over it, so not going to spend the money or go after that judgy, apparently, is Bystro. He is going to take those keys. And again, now he doesn't have enough moms to actually get into him, so that's moot point at the moment, but Judgy, hold on. How about Judgy, hold on? I like that one. It'd be a long way to get back to him, too. We may not see Judgy again. Judgy may just sit there for a while. So let's see, we got the Cat of Nine Tails, aka Fails, for Deathstar on the right side. That'll up his shot speed by 16%. That's movement speed on screen, not firing rate. Ooh, wow. Very early Polaroid. Again, with the Polaroid, that would get you into the last level if we were going that far. We're not, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you get down to half a red heart in the room, or less, I should say, every time you get hit after that, it gives you a 5-second damage shield. So if you're the blue baby and you get that on the first floor, you're happy. Or second floor in this case, but not really the most useful thing. Yeah, Judgy, wait? A little extra money for Bystro. And again, he's probably going to keep playing that purple machine, hoping that he can get some sort of trinket out of there, if nothing else. And there's that boss fight for Deathstar. He's going to go find his item room first. And speaking of that, we found it, though no key to get into it here. He does have a curse room, so you may consider that by comparison. Unless he gets a key to spawn, we'll see what happens. Oh, get off him, spider. Alright, curse room it is. Book us in. Yeah, that's not that great. Even right now, Deathstar's like, really? Really, dude? Really? Not the greatest thing, but maybe it gives him health? Nah, no such luck. How about a bomb? So down to half a heart here for Deathstar. Half a heart on Bystro's side as well. Yeah, now, anybody wants a bomb. It's Bystro. Bystro wants a bomb. Oh god. And to get out of that corner. There we go. Very nicely done. Gotta be a little careful with these guys. The knockback really messes with them. There you go. Speaking of a bomb, look who found his bomb. A bomb for Bystro. Also going into his store. Oh god, Super Greed. Not who you want to be seeing right here on Caves 2. That's way early for Super Greed. Evil game is being evil today. Don't go in your Caves 2 stores, kids. That's at least the third time. And everybody say, hey, to Famine once again. Because go figure, he can't stay away. So once again, we'll wind up with another Cuban Meat Orbital for Deathstar. He's already got the one fly floating around him to block shots. I really have to get a soundboard for that, so I stop destroying my vocal cords when I say that. But again, both still rocking a sketchy half a heart right here, looking for any sort of heals. How do I know it's going to be a Cuban Meat? Basically, if you're fighting one of the horsemen, unless it is the Headless Horseman or Conquest, you're guaranteed a Cuban Meat as the result. And with those two, you're going to wind up getting one of the two ponies flying around. By the way, Judgy, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Anything? Stop taking the man's money and spit out some useful item. Come on. Come on. All right, keys are good. Oh, Deathstar down again. Ouch. So back to the beginning for him. Bystro again in the lead. Oh, about a little bit of health up. We'll take that. We'll gladly take that health up. Bystro happy right now, Judgy. Thank you. Oh, what's up, Adetta? How you doing? Oh, I could do it constantly. If I was doing a character, for example, it wouldn't be a problem. It's a matter of training your voice to do it correctly. But when you do it on the fly and you're not expecting it, it's a little bit different. Messes with your vocal cords a lot more if you're not prepared. Wow, chocolate milk. Deathstar shaking his head a little bit, but he'll take this. So it'll allow you to charge your shots, or you can just, like, literally sit there and to fire as quickly as you want to. And I'm sure you heard my keyboard, so you get the idea. All the other things I think I forgot to do. Oops. Alright, Magic 8 Ball, the shot speed increase again for Deathstar. Nothing real special off of that. It says tier rate up, but it's not. Alright, into that curse room. Oh, Spider's not being bros to him. Bystro finishing off his, his Gertie fight. Gonna get Squeezy for a little fire rate up again. That is actual shot, like, what am I trying to say here? Not shot speed, but actually like fire rate increase for Bystro. So that one is correct. That is tier rate up. But he's on to his Necropolis, aka Deaths1. So again, a long way back right now. Deathstar just ate a death, so we'll see how the makes his comeback here. Again, Chocolate Milk, kind of an interesting start to a run. We'll see how this works. Into his second item room, maybe something that'll synergize with it. Or Brother Bobby for a little bit of constant damage from behind him if he's firing. A little bit more money for Bystro here as he's got another golden poop. There's so much money on these runs today. Ooh, Bystro almost got shot right out that door, too. That would have really sucked. But going on in for his other item room, nothing too great. Blood Rights would injure you to do damage to everything in the room. Again, not the greatest of things. I'm in the middle of a race. I can't exactly check Skype while I'm calling a race, guys. Alright. Ooh, Deathstar walked right into that. Gonna get little Steve out of here. So a follower with homing shots. Anything purple like that is gonna have homing ability on it, guys. So always remember that. We got Bystro's boss fight here for Deaths1. Gonna get... Oh, the bloat again. Ugh. Why must it always be the bloat? This is the worst freaking fight ever, I swear to God. Alright, so you see what Bystro's doing by comparison. Walk down to the bottom of the room, walk back up to the top after he jumps down to you, and then proceed to shoot him from up there, because he won't be able to double brimstone you. You just have to watch out for the eyeballs, especially if you have peeper like Bystro does, you're gonna lose track of who's who. And no, they don't look the same, but if you're not really paying attention, are you really gonna notice that? Oh, please move, Bystro, thank you. Oh god, yeah, right into the blood. Bystro down. And again, that puts Deathstar back in the lead. Oh, wow. Guppy's tail early on again. Bystro gonna pass on it this time. We saw how that cursed him last time. When you pick up the item, it says cursed, question mark. There's a reason for that. You may not get many key spawns from then on out. And as your first item, I'm with Bystro. I'd pass on that, quite honestly. So I'm with him on this one. Teleporting remote, nothing too special. That'll be a reset for Bystro, no question. Alright, Infestation for Deathstar's third item, so if he gets hit, that'll spawn friends till the end flies to do damage for him. Bystro, no luck in these curse rooms today, I swear. Like, nothing. Hey guys, only the mods and the subs can use the bot. That's never gonna change. We have about the worst rap in history going on outside. I'm going to mute him between talking here, but we got Mom's Underwear for a little bit of range up for Deathstar, and he's moving on to his caves too. Chatia, how you doing? Alright, that would be basically about double the speed here for Deathstar. He's actually going to take Roid Rage, so you'll see him move a lot faster on his screen now. Again, Small Rock also was damage up and fire rate increase, so you can see he's firing much faster than he was before. Good God, that sounds terrible. By the way, kids, if you're going to put a system in your car, dynamat it, please. As an audio engineer, please dynamat it, because if I can hear your license plate vibrating from about 2 floors up away from your car, there's an issue with your system. Here's a hint. Everything will rattle. It sounds terrible. Pull up alongside somebody and all you hear is just like, arr, arr, instead of bass. Yeah, that's a problem. Anyways, moving on. Let's see, we got Hierophant card for a couple of soul hearts for Bystro. And again, we got Abel, which is kind of an interesting little... we'll call him a follower. He kind of does the exact opposite of what you do, so I don't know if you can really refer to it as a follower or not. But nonetheless, he does the exact opposite, so you see Bystro firing right, Abel will fire left. Fire up, he'll fire down. Move left, he'll move right, so on and so forth. Oh, rearview mirrors are just cheaply put on. That doesn't shock me. Being that I've worked in the auto glass industry too, yeah, those are not put on well, so that doesn't shock me. If you put any system in your car, you're probably going to wind up losing your rearview mirror at some point. And again, one of the worst rooms here, I hate the ones that Deathstar is in. These guys will not open up at the right times, I swear. Ooh, very nicely done, though. Gonna charge up his shot, hope for the timing, and there you go. 2 shots will do it. Very nice kills. I know, 3 health uphills on floor number 1. So, again, Bystro already sitting at 6 full-on hearts, which, let's recap, is a lot more than Deathstar has, a couple floors ahead of him. He's on the first floor, guys. Every now and then the game just goes weird like this. Here's another health up and damage up for Bystro, and he'll be on to his second. What's up, Giga? How you doing? And honestly, it's going to make your system sound better inside your car if you dynamat it. Trust me. Audio engineering at its finest. Trust me on this one, guys. It's not just for everybody else. It'll make it sound better for you. See, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. No, I don't work for Dynamat. No, I do not have a sponsorship with them. So I know that'll be the next question. Like, all right, so how much do you make when I buy it? Nothing. What's up, Dow? How you doing? What's up, Dran? Good to see everybody today. So again, we got Deathstar leading 1-0 right now. Still looking to finish this off 2-zip. Bystro looking to even it up. Ouch, spikes are bad to walk over. Let's see, let's grab that extra heart. And Deathstar still just looking for that item room. Gotta be close. Or one room away. Also a Judgy Please possibility. First things first, nope, let's spend our money on that treasure map. Way better idea. I gotta agree with Deathstar here. So into the store, grabs himself a treasure map. You'll be able to see his entire mini-map layout. Will not show you exactly which rooms are which, but he'll be able to take a really educated guess. Also, the Celtic Cross, if he gets hit, has a 33% chance to give him a 5-second damage shield. What's up, Mining? How you doing? Almost said mini for some reason, but what's up, Mining? Yeah, now Spaz on the other hand. So again, we got Chad on the right-hand side as Deathstar's boss. He's going to get little Chad to spawn here. So that'll wind up giving him a red heart every couple of rooms that he clears. So a nice way to get yourself some heals on the floor. I said damage shield. Alright, Guardian Angel, double speed orbital once again for Deathstar. Oh, Chatia, I'm totally with you. I can't even watch people playing Super Hexagon. Like, seriously, I was watching Man for about 20 minutes. I stood up, and I was like, nope, need to sit back down right now. A little too dizzy, oh my god. Like, it was bad. I cannot watch and or play that game. I'm one of those people that really affects me. And it sucks, because I'd love to play it, but I can't. There's no way. So again, getting that key out of the center of the room. Deathstar with the second to last item room. Gonna get 10 free bombs. That worked out decently enough for him. Again, not quite what he was hoping for, but he'll definitely take him. And the funny part is Cobalt plays it like right before he actually goes into his race every week, so I always have it up on my screen. I'll look out of the corner of my eye and just see this like completely dizzying effect in the one corner. Oh god, Chatia. No thanks. I don't know. No. The bigger the TV, the worse I spin. So there's a little health up for Deathstar onto his Depths 2. Gonna get a Curse of Darkness and another expansion floor. So again, second Depths floor here. Will not be able to see that mini-map, even though he has a treasure map right now. So troll more, game. Troll more. Oh, dirt, I can imagine. Yeah, that depth perception throwing you off. Oh, yeah, that would be bad. And how you doing, by the way? What's up, Utips? Nope, we're in the second of a best 2 out of 3. Wow, I can't talk anymore. We're only in the first race of 6 today. Crumps can't talk already. F yeah. Merca. F yeah. No, great job, Crumps. On that note, though, we got Deathstar rocking down at only 1 red heart at the moment, so we're living on the edge once more. And again, guys, if you think you can do better, quit flapping your EP and actually sign up next year. Because I didn't see any people that are talking big who, by the way, I guarantee would freak the fuck out in front of 1,600 people watching you. Let alone trying to do a race where you know where the other person is. But, again, flap your dicks more. And by the way, the people that are dick flapping wouldn't get in anyways, because I still have overall decision. So anyways, there's some range up for Deathstar. We'll be moving on to the womb. So again, just boss fights to look for. Let's see. No such luck on that first one, though he has enough bombs. He can just bomb right up through to the top. He may get lucky and find that boss fight right there. We'll see shortly. Blah, blah, blah. Now, pretty much everybody either is talking to the other racer or can actually see where they're at on their screen, so. And you can ask some of our racers, like Video Game Freak will tell you how bad his hands shake, like when he was beating Cobalt and damn near won. Enough said. And believe me, nowhere near as easy as you think. Yeah, exactly. I'd be doing the same thing, though. Like, oh crap, I'm behind, and start face planting everything. Dead. Guaranteed. That's exactly how I run in races. I find out I'm behind, it's over for me. It's just like, alright, time to face mash. And then I do terribly. So, I'm really, really not a person to be racing. Like, I've proven that against when I've raced, like, Lethal Frag, when I raced Cobalt Streak, anybody else that I've raced against, I'm terrible. I will not win the overall night. I may win the first matchup overall, but that's it. Like, after that, it goes right downhill. Oh, well, thanks for your opinion. I could really care less, but, you know, your professionalism shining through by voicing that. Thank you. Again, if you don't like my channel, hundreds of thousands of other ones live. Give it a shot and keep your oh-so-opinionated, really, really wrong opinion, might I also add, to yourself. Thanks. Pretty simple. If you don't like it, you can leave. Nobody's forcing you to be here, and you're not even paying to be here in the first place, so what are you crying about? It can't be early enough that all the kids are awake, can it? Yeah, apparently it is. Welcome to sub-only mode, child. Don't even explain it, Awaken. It's not even worth it. They're fucking retarded. Totally not worth it. So you're going to see Bystro down. So again, Deathstar well in the lead at this point. By the way, Twitch, I'll call you out right now. Can we get some sort of CAPTCHA or something to that effect on the signups, perhaps? That'd be great. Alright, so Deathstar coming across this first boss fight here. That sucks. Bystro feeling a little bit ill at the moment here, so he's going to see if Deathstar can't finish this one off. And we got Conquest for the boss, so let's see how bad this one trolls. Conquest is not a bro. Case in point. Oh god, run away. Oh man, getting trolled by the beams of light too by Crack the Sky from Conquest. Not being cool right now. Oh god, stay away. So many beams of light. What's up, Retro Carnival? Thank you very much. Oh god, half a heart there. You see the Polaroid enacting. 5 seconds of damage shield. Again, one bomb. Well, we actually got an item rock out of it, if nothing else. No hearts, mind you, but at least it was an item rock. But seriously, thank you very much, Retro. Yeah, Conquest, definitely not a bro. Not a sis either. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah, why can't Crack this guy do that when I use it? Like, seriously. Alright, so under 50% health. Not too much further to go. All it's gonna take is a little bit of random luck and him not moving anymore. Come on, Conquest. Oh, God. Stay still, buddy. Oh, don't do it. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding on that random shot? You've got to be kidding me there. So that brings up an interesting question at this point then. So, Bystro, yeah, how do you want to work this, bro? Yeah, he was hoping Deathstar would finish that run. Alright, so on that note, it looks like Bystro's going to concede because he's not feeling well. That's why I brought it up right away as soon as Deathstar died there. I wanted to see what was up with Bystro because he's not feeling well at all. So he's going to go ahead and concede that one to Deathstar. He was far enough in there anyways that it's really not too big of like, oh yeah, he was on like the Caves 1.